Good morning and welcome back to Ginger's Kitchen. Come eat breakfast with me. Today I'm going to make blueberry covered stuffed French toast. Now this is a little leaner version than my stuffed French toast with the blueberry sauce made with apple cider. Making this for just myself, I usually use 2 whole eggs. And to them, I add a little bit of milk. Whisk that together and set it aside. I'm using 40 calorie a slice Italian bread, and it's a substantial bread. It's not super thin considering it's only 40 calories. Now I took my bread out of the freezer. It just happened to be in the freezer, but this helps a lot when you're spreading the cream cheese. I'm using whipped cream cheese today, but if you were spreading regular cream cheese, you were going to have to be careful. It being frozen really helps with the process. You make a sandwich with it, and before I dip it in my egg, I spread it with a spread of, here I have an olive oil, real butter spread. Now I'm going to dip it in the egg on both sides, and I'm going to put it in a frying pan that has melted butter in it. And I'm using a nonstick pan. If you're not using a nonstick pan, use pan spray, but never near a flame. Now I'm going to put the stuffed French toast on one side of the pan, and I'm going to brown it on both sides and also around the edges. And you'll see as the video goes on. I'm going to push each of the 4 sides up against that center so each of those brown to get the egg completely cooked. And then on the other side, because it's split, I'm going to scramble the rest of the leftover eggs. So I'm going to have my stuffed French toast with my blueberries on top. And then I'm also going to have my scrambled eggs. Just start the French toast a little bit ahead, and if you don't have a split pan, you may have to use 2 pans. So now I'm putting my eggs in. I'm going to scramble those while the French toast is finishing. Now my French toast is browning nicely. I flipped it over. I'll flip it again and make sure that all those 4 edges are cooked. And then after that, I feel that it's pretty cooked. I'm going to go ahead and put the blueberries in there. And the blueberries are going to soften up and some of the juice is going to get released. And then I'm going to top that with just a little bit of maple syrup. And if I use the maple syrup and it gets heated in the pan like that, it thins out and it goes a lot further. So I don't even think it was maybe it was a teaspoon of maple syrup. You see that little dollop? That's all the maple syrup I used. And then when I flipped the French toast and mixed all around, the blueberries got some of the maple syrup. Meanwhile, my eggs are scrambling on the other side of the pan. Now on top of that, I'm going to shake some cinnamon. So in with the stuffed French toast is blueberries, a dollop of maple syrup, and some cinnamon. And that's going to all cook together and it's going to melt together and it's just going to get nice and flavorful. Very unfortunate that we can't smell through television because this smells amazing. Look at those nice brown lines on that stuffed French toast. That cream cheese is getting nice and warm in the middle. The blueberries are starting to release their juice. The maple syrup and the cinnamon are mixing with the blueberries. Blueberries and cinnamon go amazingly well together. So we're getting done here and we're almost ready to eat. As you can see, I'm making sure that those 4 edges are getting sauteed. Make sure your eggs and your French toast are fully cooked. Those blueberries have released their juice. I'm going to clean up the edges. And then here we are, our scrambled eggs with our blueberries, cinnamon, and a touch of maple syrup on top. And it smells delicious. Now I get to taste and eat it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you visit my other videos. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you again for visiting Ginger's Kitchen.